at Danielle Hedges' house. And she is with us live at our first Saba Kitchen, where you guys can interact with us, chat with us, give us any kind of questions or ideas that you may have. I want to thank all of you for joining us. And once we post this onto our Facebook Saba Lifestyle Connection page, of course, you can always comment and go back and ask Danielle questions at any time. So, Danielle, how are you doing today?
I am wonderful. Trying to stay dry here in the Midwest. It's kind of wet.
Oh, I'm telling you, in Oklahoma, I can't get used to the weather. It goes from hot to cold. I'm like, I step out in the morning just to find out how I'm supposed to dress.
Right?
Now, I hear that you've got some exciting foods to cook for us today. Supposedly, it doesn't take long to cook it, and it's extremely healthy. So can you just kind of tell us a little bit about what you're going to do?
Sure. I'm going to cook salmon fillet. This is a wild Alaska sockeye salmon that I ordered online. They ship it directly to my house. And I'm also going to make zucchini sauteed in butter with some garlic.
Excellent. I love it. So why don't you just go ahead and get started and tell us how you do it?
Okay, so here's the deal. This salmon literally takes 6 minutes. So
wow.
Okay, so here's we're just gonna dive in. I use a cast iron skillet to cook pretty much anything and everything that I can. The flavor is amazing anytime you use cast iron skillet. And if you don't have one, I highly recommend it. And
I love mine.
It lasts. I wish this was like I could have this great story that this is like my great grandma's or something, but it's mine. I bought it myself, but anyway, okay. So you make sure that you get your skillet really hot, and then all you do is cut open your salmon, take it out. I suppose that you really could season it before you put it in the pan, but I didn't, so we're gonna just wing it.
Yeah. Well, now let me ask you a little bit, Danielle. What about the skin, that comes on that salmon like that? What do you usually do with the skin?
Personally, I don't eat it. I know that Aaron likes it. It took me...
yeah, but Aaron's a little, we have to watch Aaron. He'll eat things that nobody else will.
Before Saba, I didn't eat salmon.
Right.
Okay, I got to set my timer because okay. I'm going to season it really quick, and then I'll get totally right back to the...
Sure.
Okay, I am using lemon pepper Mrs. Dash. I like a lot of flavor, so I'm going to put a lot on. And then you set your timer for 2 minutes.
Wow.
Okay. I hope that I don't burn this because I did have it on a little bit longer than I should have. So we're just going to we'll chit chat. But what was your question that you asked me that I need to go back to?
The skin.
Okay.
What do you do with the skin?
Well, you cook it skin side down.
Okay.
And that's how I'm cooking this one. I personally don't eat the skin. Something about it kind of freaks me out.
Me too.
Before Saba, I just wasn't a fish eater unless it was, albacore tuna in a can. So this, for me, is huge. And it's so good for you. And I really have, started to really enjoy eating salmon. I'm also going to, right now, start my pan for the zucchini because it doesn't take long either. I'm just going to I already put it in there because it made it easier. Just some butter. I use Kerrygold grass-fed butter. You can use, any kind of butter that you really feel like. Just make sure it's real butter. Once that melts up a little bit, I'm going to toss in some zucchini that I just used my little slicer to make. This is one zucchini. And then I'm going to toss some garlic in here. Okay, so my pan should be good here. Okay. So it's not sticking, okay? So now I have to bend down because my broiler's on the bottom of my stove. But all I do is I'm going to put it in my broiler for 4 minutes. And it's going to be done. And it's going to be amazing. Okay.
What? Okay, so all you did was put the salmon straight down for 2 minutes, put seasoning on it, and now you're putting it in your broiler for 4, and that's it?
That's it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay. So, make sure that you use, I actually had to go buy this today because my hot pad is kind of old and it was looking, my glove is probably about 15 years old. So I'm like, I don't want anyone to think that I'm really grimy or anything, but I cooked a lot of food with a lot of love.
That's right. And it's red. I like that it's red.
But I retired.
Saba red.
Okay. So butter's melted, toss in zucchini, and I'll just, move this around for a few minutes and then throw in some garlic, put on some seasoning. We're good to go.
Wow. Like this whole meal, took you maybe 5 minutes? 6 minutes?
Yeah. I would say 10 tops with the prep, I mean, this might have taken 10 seconds kind of deal.
Right.
Wow. I suppose you could cook your veggies in like a coconut oil, but I love the butter flavor.
That's right. And if you're on our 60-day plan, you want to make sure you get that butter in there because that's good fat. And in order to burn fat in the body, you need fat. And people forget about that. They get so caught up in okay, I can't have sugars and I can't have this. But you know what? We really got to eat that fat or you'll plateau. And so when you plateau your weight, the first question I ask people is, how much good fat are you eating?
And you know what? I mean, for somebody like me who works out a lot, if I don't have a lot of fat, I'm starving. Like, the more fat I feel like I have, my body sustains so much longer, and I feel more productive. Okay.
Wow.
So that salmon that's in my broiler, you could also put it in your toaster oven if you had a toaster oven at the broil setting. But I just went ahead and turned on my stove. It really is like 45 degrees here in May in Northwest Indiana. So I'm loving the extra heat right now.
Right. Wow. Well, this is just so exciting. And eating well and eating good is it's fun. I love the colors. I love everything that you're putting in there.
Sure. Okay. Now I'm going to toss in some garlic. You want to make sure that you put the garlic in kind of towards the end because it's very easy to burn garlic. You don't want to burn it because then it tastes pretty bad. But
right. It's a totally different flavor.
As soon as you get it like to a golden color, it's good. My salmon is actually almost done already. Can you believe it?
Oh my goodness. I'm going to definitely try this way. I usually put mine on the grill outside.
I do that a lot.
That's
the beauty of it. You really can cook it so many different ways. You could do so many things with it. I mean, I could put that on a salad if I wanted to, and have it.
Absolutely. And I love to make fish tacos, and I don't basically the best fish I like is salmon, and so I wrap it in a lettuce wrap, like a lettuce boat with the salmon and just some veggies and even if you were doing zucchini, slice them a little bit and put them in that veggie wrap. Oh my goodness, that would be so good. You're making me hungry, Danielle.
It's perfect because this is totally lunchtime for me.
I know, right?
All right. Well,
wow.
See, and now my zucchini is done. Okay, and my buzzer's going off for my salmon. So let's check it out. Oh, that's the oven, not the broiler. Okay, here we go.
Oh man, look how pretty.
And so the great part is let me see if I can get this to where you can see it. I'm just going to flip it this way. Turn off my zucchini because I like a little crunch in my zucchini. I don't want to. I'm a big person a big firm believer in not overcooking your vegetables because I think you lose some of the nutrients that way. Okay, so check this out. Now, the skin is still attached, but it really will come off super easily.
Wow. So yeah, it looks like it's peeling up already.
Okay, But
Fabulous.
this is a beautiful piece of salmon. You can see the good healthy fats there. And I don't have a fork out here, but look at what it's doing with a spoon.
Oh my goodness.
Right up. I'm actually going to toss it in here with my zucchini because I don't want it to cook anymore. The thing about a cast iron skillet is it gets hot and it stays hot. So
yes.
Don't take the stuff out of it pretty quickly. You know, it will continue to cook.
I love my cast iron skillet. And you know, the great thing is you know, there's so many different opinions about cast iron, but to me, the good vitamins that you and the minerals that you get from that cast iron makes your food taste amazing.
Incredible.
I absolutely love it.
Now I will cook, you know, I cook my bacon in a cast iron skillet, and then you know, and then when I take the grease out, but you can still have a little bit of that flavoring if you want, you know, in there still.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna toss the skin.
Don't tell Aaron.
I know.
Wow.
Plate it. Now this is too much for me personally. This particular salmon fillet I think could feed 2 people. So I'll probably have it, you know, as leftovers, either for dinner or for a meal tomorrow. Right.
And what are some other ways, Danielle, that we can use that salmon besides just the veggies right there and
like
a lettuce boat?
Yep, the fish tacos. You could have it on a salad.
Yeah. I know your famous cauliflower rice. They could make cauliflower rice.
Put it there. You could use a different, you could put it in like a stir fry with like, you could even do like a mango salsa would be good.
Oh, yes, that'd be really good.
I totally need
Fabulous. I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, Danielle, I'm going to tell you, this was amazing. I know we're trying to keep this one short, but I'm going to tell you, I am going to try this. I've never actually done salmon this way, so I am so excited to try this myself. Again, we just thank you so much for being the leader that you are in Saba and on our page, and just for sharing your home and your recipes with us. We appreciate you for everything that you do. So thanks for coming to us today, and thanks for letting us be a part of your home.
Thank you for having me. I had a great time.